Welcome to your Success Masterclass, where we bring you weekly business tips and inspiration to build a successful salon. So this week in the Masterclass, we're going to talk about one of the things that I think are a fundamental for running a successful salon, and that is rebooking percentage. In this Masterclass, we're going to be talking about rebooking your clients successfully. I'm also going to give you the number one strategy to increase your rebooking rates. I promise you will love this strategy. It is so easy. You do not feel salesy. You do not feel pushy. There's nothing hard about this rebooking strategy that I'm about to give you. So stay tuned till the end. Rebooking is the easiest and most cost-effective and fastest way to fill your appointment calendar. Before we jump into all that though, I think it's really important that we establish why it's important to have a successful rebooking rate for your salon. Rebooking is the easiest way to increase your revenue with the clients that you already have. In this masterclass, I really want to help empower you and make you feel really comfortable and confident to rebook the majority of your clients. I mean, you're not going to rebook everyone, we know that. Studies indicate that clients who rebook appointments make 50% more visits per year than those that don't. So let's go over some of the reasons why it's really important for your salon to have a really good rebooking rate. I know there's an industry standard rebooking percentage. However, for you, I just really want everyone to feel comfortable enough that wherever their rebooking rate is now is to improve it on weekly. So it's about putting strategies in place. So if you're sitting at 40% now and you'd like to get it 45% next week and then go up by 5%, then I think that that's great. If you're sitting at 75% and want to go to 80%, then that's great too. So really aim for, have a target that you ultimately want to get to, but remember it's all about stepping stones. So now let's look at the reasons why it's important for your salon to have a successful rebooking rate. So the first one is, it helps provide job security. When you have an appointment calendar or column for your stylist and for yourself as a salon owner that is relatively full most of the time or 3/4 full, it gives a peace of mind that your business is moving in the right direction. There's nothing worse than coming in and seeing empty columns or like how we're going to get clients. So, making sure that you are rebooking helps provide that job security for your team as well as for your salon. So one of the other great reasons is it's great customer service. I just think it's really important, and I know for myself, when I am leaving my hairdressers or my beauty therapists or my nail technicians, I know that when I need to leave with an appointment, because I know that then I'm busy, just like everybody else out there is busy, and they need to know that their appointment is locked in and they can go on and don't have to worry about it again. So it's great customer service to make sure that your customers, your clients, are not actually having to fret around the week that they want and trying to move appointments to get in with you, or you're feeling guilty because you haven't been able to fit them in and then that leaves them to go somewhere else. So just making sure that it's offering great customer service. So the third one is a pre-booked column gives great peace of mind, and honestly it does. It gives peace of mind for the salon owner and it gives peace of mind for the stylist, that knowing that you're coming in and you've got full columns or 3/4 full columns and you know that they're going to book up. It just gives a peace of mind that you have got your day planned, that you feel good about everything that you're doing and there's nothing to worry about. And that's a great feeling when you're in a job, and especially as a salon owner, it's a great feeling knowing that the columns are 3/4 full or full 90% of the time. Nobody wants to stress out about trying to meet bonuses and targets. So by incorporating it in your daily habits and with every client, rebooking becomes really, really easy. Your clients become used to it, so they expect it from you, and then you're hitting your bonuses and your targets easily. There's no stress, there's no thinking, oh, by the end of the week, or I've got to do this and I've got to do that and I've got to get this to get there. It just takes all that away, which is a great feeling. So number 5 is being in constant demand is a great motivator. So everyone's got to love it when you come in and your column is full and you've got all these clients that want to see you. It's a great motivator. And every day your column's 3/4 full, or if not full. How cool is that? That people want to see you to get their service or treatment. That's a great motivator in itself. And number 6, rebooking helps increase the frequency of the visits. So if somebody is coming every 6 weeks or every 4 weeks, because they've got that rebooked appointment, then they're likely to come to that appointment. However, if you don't rebook that client, they are likely to go, oh, it's 4 weeks, or it's 5 weeks. Oh, I'll just better ring up and see if I can get in. And so it might be another week before they get in, or it might be that week that they can, that 5th week that they can get in. So just making sure that you are doing the best for the clients and taking away any stress or anxiety or anything, and just making life really, really easy for your client, and making sure that you rebook that appointment. Because if you're booking them every 4 weeks or every 6 weeks or whatever their service treatment is, time period, then they're likely to come a lot more often. So what does this mean for you as a salon owner? 1, it means you have more productive team. So the first one is increased profits. Rebooking your clients, because they are coming more frequently, for the salon owner, it actually means that you're going to increase your revenue and increase your profits as well. So that's a win-win. The second one is that you'll have a more productive team. So there's nothing, when you've got a column that's full and your team are working, your stylist or your therapist are working away with clients, it means that they're actually making you money. So when they don't have a client, they're actually not making money. So it's about having a productive team. So making sure that they are rebooking their clients and filling out their columns is great. So the third one is a happy and motivated, stable salon team. So when your team have got clients and coming in, and it's a stable environment, great atmosphere, it means that your team are quite content, they're loving their clients, they're busy, they've got stuff to do. Then it just creates an environment of being happy and stable, rather than of, oh, we're not busy, do I need to look for another job, do I need to go to another salon? So those sorts of things. So the next one is it reduces the reliance and the cost for marketing for new clients. So you've got to love this. So if you are rebooking your regular clients, 9 times out of 10 they're talking to other people as well. So you're going to get new clients through that, and hopefully you've got a loyalty program or a referral program that you can use. But also, you're not going to have to be out marketing or spending money to get new clients consistently. So, I mean, it's a win-win. It's more money in your pocket by rebooking your clients that you already actually have, so that it's not costing you anything, and you don't have to pay out for any marketing to get new clients. So when you are rebooking for the salon owner, when you have a high rebooking rate and your clients are rebooking regularly, price becomes less of a factor. So they love the fact that they've got their standing appointment all the time. They love the service that they're getting. They love, what you're doing for them. They love the atmosphere. And so price is not even an issue for them. So they don't even focus on the price, because you're wowing them with great customer service. You're doing all the right things, and they don't actually have to worry about anything other than that it's their appointment. So price becomes less of a factor. And then the last one for the salon owner, if you are rebooking your clients, then they are less tempted to go somewhere else. They are less likely to go and be attracted to another salon or another deal. So that's another really great reason why, as salon owners, that we should be making sure our rebooking rates are really good. So now we've got a couple of ways that you could rebook your clients. I'm going to give you some strategies, but then I'm also going to give you my number 1 strategy. So hold on. We're nearly there, promise you. So the first one, to rebook your client. So I know that a lot of salons rebook your clients when they're finished their service and they're at the counter paying. However, that doesn't have to be where you do all the rebooking. So you can do your rebooking. So my first suggestion would be you could do a try if you feel like it's too much for you to rebook at the counter and you're feeling a little bit pushy or salesy. What you can do is do it in your consultation. So you could say something along the lines, once you've done the consultation and you know what the plan of action is going forward, and if they're getting a colour treatment or if they're having a facial or a massage or whatever, you could say to them along the lines of, how about while your colour is on, we rebook your next appointment, and then that way you get the time and date that suits you. And then that way their appointment is already rebooked and you're not having to worry about doing it there. Or you could say, I know that you're in a hurry when you get out of here, so how about while you're getting ready for your massage, I'll rebook your next appointment so that you can just get out of here as quick as possible. How does that sound? So those are a couple of strategies that you could use. So the second one is at the counter. So let's call it this client Sarah. So we've had a conversation, we've had our treatment with her, and she's feeling really good, and we're at the counter, and now I need to rebook her for her next appointment. So I go, hey Sarah, remember, I just was thinking about your next appointment, and I know that when we were talking, you said that your kids don't have anything on a Thursday and that your husband is home on a Thursday night. So I think it's probably a really good idea that we book an appointment for you on a Thursday, and that way you don't have any worries about trying to find sitters for the kids or anything like that, and you can get the time and day that you want. How does that sound? So what we're doing is we're approaching her in a way that is in her best interest and what is good for her. So that's a second strategy that you could do. Now, here's the big one, my number one strategy. So you might want to get a pen and paper and write this down. So I'm going to go through it. So it's called the Rebooking Draw. So what we have here is the Rebooking Draw. So how the Rebooking Draw works is, so you say to your client, how would you like to win what you had done today for free? And they'll go like, yeah, sure. So then you say, so if we book your next 3 appointments, then you go into the draw to win your 4th one for free. So they'll book their next 3 appointments. And you keep doing this every time they come back. So your calendar is full 3 months out. So then what happens is that rebooking draw is drawn once a month. Or you can do it once a week. It's up to you. And however, one client from that week or that month will get what they had done that day, their 4th appointment free, so they have to turn up to their 3 ones, and then they get their 4th one free, so they win that for free. And you've got to remember, guys, it's really not costing you, it's only costing you a bit of time and product, really, so don't get all up in arms that it's actually costing you lots and lots of money. However, clients love it, they're getting something for free, and it's a great reward for them as well. Plus you're filling your calendar up. So they must have those 3 appointments before they can have that 4th one for free. So I hope that makes sense. So rebook your next 3 appointments now, and you go in the draw to win your 4th one for free. The draw is drawn weekly or monthly. That's entirely up to you. We used to do ours weekly, and our last client on the day on a Saturday would draw out the client, and we would ring them before we left on a Saturday and give them the good news and book in their 4th appointment for them. So it's up to you how you do it, but I tell you what, you keep doing it and you keep rebooking them, and this is something we used to run every week in the salon, and our rebooking rates were never below 85%. So that's our Success Masterclass. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it and found it valuable. If you implement the rebooking draw, please let me know how it goes. So thank you for watching our video. I hope you really enjoyed it. I've got something really exciting that I'd like to send to you. We have created a checklist for you to see how healthy your salon is. Once you go through this checklist, which has the 10 fundamentals for running a successful salon, once you've gone through this checklist, you'll be able to start to create action plans to help you achieve your salon's goals. If you would love us to send this to you, please subscribe to our email list below and it'll be on its way to you. So definitely do that. And if you want to join in an amazing group of salon owners that are up-leveling their salons and achieving amazing things to have successful salons, then go and check out the Academy, and I will see you at our next Masterclass.